today I think we'd have something extra special. I was looking through a 1902 Sears catalog and I actually saw fabric extraordinarily similar to this. It has the most wonderful pattern, most wonderful texture really, and that's something I really like is texture. I like to feel something and I like the look of texture. It's very nicely packed. In the winter time, I would say it is good to put it inside. There we go. A very thick tape. A lot better quality than I use. Very good to put it inside plastic just in case the box gets wet. Same thing with spring, anytime there's a rainy season. Because unfortunately that is sometimes inevitable. Okay, first thing I see is 3 stars on the clasp. The back of the material is a nice stripy satin. I assume you guys can see it. But the front of the material is almost this fishnet pattern, almost like a velvet, but it's not. And this is a vest for a tuxedo. Not sure when this one's from. I think it is earlier. Like I said, I saw very similar material in the 1902 Sears catalog. Hard to tell what the buttons are made out of. Okay, it looks... I don't know if it's actually the mother of pearl, the nacre, but a darker type or some other type of shell product or even a composite, but it's definitely been almost like horn. It's definitely been adhered to the shanks of the buttons in a laborious process, because that looks like solder. Don't know how well you can see that. In the typical fashion of quality, they've sewn it to the inner liner through a little tiny buttonhole. Let's see if we can find any sort of markings. It is just a beautiful vest. And I'm very excited to have one of this quality. There's nothing. Now, one thing I was never entirely sure about until I did some more detailed research through pictures is, do you wear a deep U or a V-cut? This is actually an intermediate between the two, with a deep U or a V-cut. You know, the vest, does it have to match the jacket? Because modern era, doesn't seem to matter. Historically, it also doesn't seem to matter. For the most part, people were matching a deep U with a deep U, a deep V or a long V with a long V. Usually, not always. That's what I saw in the Victorian. That's what I saw in the Edwardian. That's what I saw in the 20s. Those are my areas of interest. So I have to duck in here. It's a dog-eared room. Ceiling's only 3 feet over there. Very subdued. You don't really see it over the lapels. It's more of when the jacket comes off after dinner. after 6 o'clock. Then you'll really see the vest shining through. I have other tux vests, or sorry, tux jackets, dinner jackets, show jackets. This one just happens to be a nice, rather leisurely one. Got some cat fur on it. Like I said, leisure. And that would be probably pretty period correct, because people did have kitties back then as well. So, cat fur for the win. With tux jackets, they're supposed to be a bit short. You want to be able to see the cuff coming out. My cuffs keep riding inside. It's a very lightweight tux in the 60s. Overall, I'm very happy. Even as a standalone piece, I think it would really set me apart because it has that look of texture that I just adore. It's almost like there's two sheens. I know it's just the trick of the lighting, but very fun. I just love stuff like that. In an era where men weren't as colorful as women, one way you would get away with showing how individual you are is to wear different patterns. And this is an excellent example, an excellent survivor of a quality piece. Have a great day, everybody.